irrespective that, we are going to see one example problem with respect to Phong elimination model, where Phong elimination model is summation of your ambient, diffuse and specular. Okay, so what is ambient? Where a light source touches the surface and viewer will see the reflections. Ambient means, suppose if you are going to take the example of the room, light source from various sources, the various sources, light hits on the ambient and viewer can see the reflections, right? So you can, various source of light hits the surface and viewer can view the reflections, where you are going to calculate the intensity, how intense it touches the particular object and reflects, and from the viewer point how they can able to see the reflection. So I is equal to intensity of ambient value is equal to coefficient intensity of ambient light value multiply with the ambient reflection coefficient value. Okay, multiplying your intensity of ambient light multiply with the coefficient of the ambient reflection is your intensity value of ambient. Okay, and with respect to diffuse, where the source of the light touches the particular object surface, it diffuses there itself, and source of the light from the viewer point, when it hits the particular surface, you can check your normalized vector value, that will be calculated as theta. So intensity of diffuse is calculated, intensity value is equal to surface intensity multiply with the coefficient of diffuse factor into this theta value, cos theta. So this cos theta, how you can write? You can write dot product of your normalized vector and the source of this light, n dot s, cos theta equal to n dot s. So this particular diffuse value, what you are going to specify here, it is between 0 to 1, as well as the theta value is equal to 0 to 90, whereas n and s are dot product vectors. Next, with respect to specular, where you are going to calculate the intensity, how we are going to calculate the intensity, the specular intensity value, where the coefficient of the particular specular intensity, then cos alpha power n. So here the cos alpha value you calculate as a reflection vector multiply with this viewer value, dot product of reflection vector and viewer value. So here the projection of L, how we are going to take onto the direction of the normal vector as a magnitude equal to the dot product of n and s, where normalized vector and the source of the light, which is also equal to magnitude of projection with respect to this surface of unit vector r, that is reflection vector value r, onto the direction of n. So here your reflection plus the source of light is equal to the n into s dot product of value with respect to your normalized vector and s into here with respect to your reflection, one more normalized vector value, so 2n into s into n. So you want only the reflection vector value, so reflection is equal to 2n into s into n minus this source of light. So cos alpha will be replaced with r into v, where r value is 2n into s into n minus s, and viewer value is your v, right? And here we'll see one example where Phong elimination model intensity, how will you calculate? Ambient value plus diffuse value plus specular value. summation of all three intensity, you will get the intensity value with respect to Phong elimination model. So one example, solve the following using Phong elimination model, where given triangle of three coordinate values P1 1 comma 1 comma 1 and P2 0 comma 2 comma 1 and P3 0 comma 0 comma 1, given your coefficient ambient and as well as diffuse as well as specular value. Right, we'll see this example. Ambient intensity value is 0.01, sorry 0.1, and white point light value is position of the particular light 1 comma 1 comma 5, then intensity is equal to 0.5. Here they are asking for what is the intensity at the centroid of the triangle. P value is equal to 0.333 comma 1 comma 1, and assumes light object RGB value is 1 comma 1 comma 1. Right, but is 1 comma 1 comma 1 means what is that? White light, right? So now we have to find the solution for this. First, write the values given the triangle and three values P1, P2, P3, and 1 comma 1 comma 1, 0 comma 2 comma 1, P3 0 comma 0 comma 1, where coefficient factor with respect to ambient value is 0.7, with respect to diffuse 0.9, with respect to specular it is 0.6, and intensity of your specular value is equal to 10, viewer value is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 5. The white ambient intensity value is 0.1. So here, as they mentioned, white point light, position of that white point light as well as intensity given. Now we have to calculate ambient, diffuse, and specular. Okay, now with respect to ambient, the value is intensity of ambient I is equal to IA into Ka. So IA, the value white ambient intensity is 0.1. So the coefficient factor value is 0.7. So ambient value is 0.07. So simple, ambient value is the white ambient intensity value is 0.1 and coefficient factor value is 0.7, right? And you got the value 0.07. Next, you have to calculate diffuse. Diffuse I is equal to the particular intensity of the diffuse value as well as the coefficient factor multiply with cos theta. The cos theta you can write dot product of n into L. Okay. So what you have to calculate next to do centroid in triangle, and you have to calculate n, where given triangle points P1, P2, and P3, where you have to calculate the n value. Okay, so n value, how we can write? P1 minus P3 and P2 minus P3. So P1 minus P3 value, P1 vector value is 1 1 1 and P3 0 comma 0 comma 1. So 1 minus 0 1, so 1 minus 0 1, 1 minus 1 0. So what is the value here? 1 comma 1 comma 0. So P1 minus P3 is 1 comma 1 comma 0. Next, P2 minus P3. So P2 value is 0 comma 2 comma 1 and P3 value is 0 comma 0 comma 1. So 0 2 0. So 0 2 0, and your n value is 1 comma 1 comma 0. Transformation matrix and cross product 0 comma 2 comma 0. So here n value, you can write the transformation matrix in the cross product 1 comma 1 comma 0, 0 comma 2 comma 0. So cross product, as you know, like how we will calculate the cross product, dot product as well as cross product. Cross product you can write A cross B is equal to A cross B divided by modular of AB, where A cross B, how will you write? A1, B1, C1 cross product of A2, B2, C2. So cross product, how will you write? B1, C2 minus C1, B2, comma C1, A2 minus A1, C2, comma A1, B2 minus B1, A2, and divided by this modular of AB value you have to write, right? Which means put into the matrix form, where you will write A cross B, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, and 1, 1, 1, 1. Put into the matrix. So you will get with respect to A1, with respect to B1, with respect to C1, and similarly your cross product value, what you get, B1 C2 minus C1 B2. Okay, so B1 C2, here B1 is 1 and C2 value is 0, 0, and divided by modular of that A into B, right? So here the value you get with respect to B1 C2 minus C1 B2 is, we are getting 0. Similarly C1 A2, C1 is value is what, 0, and A2 value is 2. Again here 0 minus A1 C2, A1 value 1. Okay, and here C2 value 0. Again here also 0. Then third, A1 B2 minus B1 A2, where you will get A1 value 1 and B2 value 2. So you will get 2 minus B1 A2. B1 value is 1 and A2 value is, B1 value is 1 and A2 value is 0. So here 0. So 2 minus 0. So what is the cross product A cross B value? 0 comma 0 comma 2. So 0 comma 0 comma 2 divided by modular of AB. Modular of AB is A square plus B square plus C square, right? So A divided by modular of AB, A square plus B square plus C square, root of A square plus B square plus C square. So 0 plus 0 plus 2, 4. Okay, then comma B by root of A square plus B square plus C square. So here the value got 4. So the final value here 0 by anything 0, 0 by anything 0, and here 2 divided by root 4 become 2. So 2 by 2, the value is 1, right? So you got the n value, where we have to calculate cos theta. Cos theta value is dot product of n and L. So L value point, weight point, position. Okay, and here you got n value. N value is 0 comma 0 comma 1, right? Next you have to calculate L value. Okay, so L value, before calculating L value, you have to calculate the centroid of the given point. So here the value they already gave, the centroid of the triangle P, okay, 0.33 comma 1 comma 1. How this value occurs, that you have to calculate. So here you are going to calculate the centroid of a triangle is x1 c equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. Here the centroid of triangle A1 B1 C1, okay, and similarly A2 B2 C2 plus A3 B3 B3 and C3 divided by 3. So here with respect to your triangle points P1 and P2 and P3, you have the value 1 comma 1 comma 1 and 0 comma 2 comma 1, 0 comma 0 comma 1. So here with respect to your first x1 x2 x3 points, okay, and with respect to P1, with respect to P2, with respect to P3, okay, we are going to calculate. You will get the value centered of triangle point 3 3 3 comma 1 comma 1, right? So here first 1 plus, see x1 is 1, or you can take a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3, like that also. Okay, so if you take a1, a2, a3, a1 is 1, a2 is 0, a3 is 0, so 1 by 3, comma b1 is 1, b2 is 2, and b3 is 0, so 1 plus 2 plus 0 divided by 3. Next c1 1, c2 1, and c3 1, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 divided by 3. So here 1 by 3, here 3 by 3, then here 3 by 3. So in this you got the value center of triangle 0.3 comma 1 comma 1. This is way how you got the center of the point. Next, as calculation of diffuse, you calculated n value. Next, you have to calculate the L value. Okay, when the particular object light hits the particular object from your point, you can see the reflection. Okay, so L, the given source of the light, you have to calculate. How will you calculate the source of light? Position of the particular surface minus centroid point, so you will get the light source value which hits on the surface. So here the position vector values, you know, so position values is 1 comma 1 comma 5, which is already given, as they mentioned white point light, right? Then you have to take minus centroid point, value is 0.3 comma 3 comma 1 comma 1. So when you are going to write the value, you will get 0.667 comma 0 comma 4. Okay, so when you are going to calculate a normalized vector for this given light position value, where you will get a square plus b square plus c square, a divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, b divided by a square plus b square plus c square, then similarly c divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So you will get the value 0.164 comma 0 comma 0.986. Okay, we are going to convert to your normalized vector value. So you got the value L, you got the value N, so multiply N dot L, here dot product. Okay, so dot product is A1 plus A1 into B1 into C1 plus A2 into B2 into C2 plus A3 into B3 into C3, right? So here you get the value 0 plus 0 plus 0.986, so you got the value 0.986, right? So N into L dot product, you got the value 0.986. So you have in the scalar dot product as well as cross product, right? So dot product calculation, you got 0.986, right? So next, diffuse value, the values given intensity of the diffuse as well as the coefficient factor and cos theta. Cos theta here described as dot product of N and L. Okay, so you got N and L value, you know the diffuse intensity value, okay, where as well as coefficient factor of diffuse. Coefficient factor value is 0.9. Okay, and apply the value intensity, because here it is white light, as they mentioned white point light. So here they have given intensity of the white point light is 0.5. So intensity of white point light is 0.5 and diffuse factor value is 0.9, and the dot product of N into L, the value got 0.986. So put together, when you multiply, you will get the value 0.444, right? This is the value for diffuse. So ambient value you got 0.07 and diffuse value you got 0.444. Okay, next, specular intensity you have to calculate. Specular intensity, I is equal to, okay, the intensity of the particular light and coefficient factor with respect to the specular and cos alpha power n, where cos alpha we can write the reflection vector dot viewer value. Okay, and here again further, as per our calculations, or we can write 2n into n into L minus the light. So first you have to calculate R value. Next you can take the viewer value. Viewer value is already given. What is the viewer value? You can see the viewer value is 1, 2, 5, right? So here you are going to calculate first the reflection vector value, and 2n, what is the n value here we have calculated? N value is 0, 0, 1. So 2n is going to be 0, 0, 2 into n into L. N into L we have calculated 0.986. So 0, 0, 2 and n into L value is 0.986 minus your light value, which we calculated already, 0.164, 0, 0.986. Okay, and so put together you will get the value when you are going to calculate R minus 0.164, 0, 0.986. Here 0, 0, 2 into 1.986 is going to be 1.972 minus your light value, where you will get here 0 minus 0.164 and here 0, 0, then 1.972 minus 0.986. So this is your R value, right? Next you have to calculate the viewer value. Again here viewer value also, how you will calculate? So here given viewer value is 1, 2, 5, that you have to calculate the respective centroid of the given triangle, right? So viewer minus centroid of the given triangle, the value is going to be 0.667, 1, 4. So 1 minus 0.33, 2 minus 1 and 5 minus 1, you will get this value. Again convert into normalized vector. So a divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, 1 divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square, plus 4 divided by root of a square plus b square plus c square. So you will get the viewer point value is 0.160, 0.239, 0.958. So multiply R value is minus 0.164, 0, 0.986, and your viewer value is 0.160, 0.239, 0.958. Okay, so here when you are going to apply dot product with respect to R into when you are going to multiply, okay, so you will get the value 0.972. okay, so 0.972 given cos alpha value is IS into diffusion factor, the light as well as the particular coefficient factor for specular R into B cos alpha power n, where cos alpha is mentioned R into B, where intensity of specular n equal to 10. So you will get the specular intensity value is 0.225. Okay, so summation of all three is going to be your Phong illumination model, ambient plus diffuse plus specular, where you will get the value 0.07 with respect to ambient, diffuse 0.444, and specular 0.225. So the value is going to be 0.739. So intensity of Phong illumination model, the value is 0.739. Here, one thing you have to note down, if you are getting the value higher than 1.0, you have to clamp it to 1.0. Why? Because the value is between 0 to 1. Okay, so above 1 point, any value you get, you have to clamp into 1. So here